Hello everyone, thank you for watching my YouTube video again. So this is another YouTube video talking about positive psychology. And then for this afternoon, the video will allow you for a better understanding the differences between languishing and flourishing. So a lot of people, they believe with very good mental health or are very happy, high amount of happiness. That means they don't need to do anything. They have a lot of money, they have a lot of resources, and then they don't need to work, they don't need to study. So that would be very, very ideal level of happiness. But for this video, I'm going to tell you. So this perhaps is good or not really suffer, but not necessarily very high degree of mental health. Okay, so the main difference between something we call languishing or flourishing, right? So if you're not yet subscribed my YouTube channel, please do so, and please also share and like my video. Especially important to click the small bell on the page of my YouTube channel, and then you will get very, very fast update, very fast notification when I have any update of my video. All right. So from the page, from the picture, you will see like different concepts. So from the top, you see mental health, and the bottom you see mental illness. Of course, no one wants any form of mental illness. Okay, so that's why if you are looking for a better higher life quality, of course you have to focus on the upper part, right? Mental health. But without mental illness doesn't mean you are happy. Without mental illness doesn't mean you have high degree of mental health. So that's why we have to consider left, right, not only top and bottom. Top you see mental health, and bottom you see mental illness. And left, right you see left hand side you found languishing, more or less like you don't have anything to do. You don't need to work, and then you feel very, very comfortable, very relaxed. But of course, I believe a lot of you have this kind of experience. You feel very relaxed. You don't have stress. You don't have anything to do. But at the same time, at the beginning of this period of time, so you feel good, but not necessarily remain very high degree of happiness. So from time to time, you feel even you have money, but you're depressed. So this is what we don't want to see. But of course, right hand side, flourishing. Flourishing means you have very, very meaningful life, and you have a lot to achieve. You feel you are someone. Keep working, and then you understand your identity, right? So this is flourishing. Okay, so now I'm going to start from left hand side. Okay, so we start from languishing, but at the same time without mental illness, and then we will explain languishing at the same time with mental illness. Okay, and then we go right hand side, flourishing, how people with a flourishing life at the same time, very, very good mental health, and how people will have like lower and right hand side corner, people have flourishing life, but at the same time suffer from mental illness, right? Okay, so now we start from left hand side. Left hand side, so we see left top. Okay, left top you see someone. So at the moment, so this is a person languishing without mental illness. Languishing without mental illness. Well, for example, someone just retired. Okay, so you just retired and you don't have to work, and then you get a amount of money. Okay, for example, from your company or from the government, like retirement compensation, for instance. So then you don't need to be too stressful over your life. But at the same time, you don't have any mental illness, so you start enjoying the second half of your life. Okay, so this is like without mental illness. At the same time, you don't have anything to do. You start releasing, relaxing your life. Okay, so this part or another example will be for students. You just finished your study. You just finished your examination. You don't have any assignment. You don't have any deadlines. So you don't even have anything to do. So then you start a vacation or a trip. Okay, so you really enjoy. Okay, but remember, this period of time always not necessarily very, very long lasting. So if you remain jobless, or if you don't really have anything to do, so it's very, very dangerous, very, very risky, and then you go lower, you go one step, going downward, and then that you will face something called languishing, but with mental illness. Okay, so you see left bottom corner, languishing with mental illness. Okay, so for instance, so you have sufficient amount of money, you have resources, you have properties, you don't have to worry about your everyday life, but at the same time you start questioning your meaning of life, and then you will think, what is the reason for me to survive? What is the meaning for me to live 10 more years? So even some people after retirement, so they still have 10 or 20 more years more. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So you don't need to worry about your everyday lives, but you start worrying about your own, your identity, your values, your whatever. So this is like some people, they have a lot to spend. They have money to spend, and then they have people like supporting the life. They don't have to worry anything about their quality of life. But at the same time, so they realize the mental condition not really good. So mental illness. So some people start feeling very depressed. They have depressive mood, or they start thinking in a not very rational way. They have some problem, for example, like psychotics. So that's why without doing anything at the beginning of the period is good, perhaps, right? Especially you just quit your very, very stressful job. But when it is the period get prolonged, so not really good. Okay, so this is like languishing at the same time with mental illness. Okay, so now we go right hand side, and then top right. Top right is the most ideal condition of human being life. That means you, at the same time, you have very, very flourishing life. So that's why, so positive mental health, and then flourishing, and thriving with the illness. Okay, so what's it mean? So you have a job, but you not only keep working. Okay, so you have balanced work-life balance. You have friends, you have families. At the same time, you believe you have ability to help, or helping the well-being of people. Sometimes you do volunteer service. Sometimes you go religion. So that's why you are achieving something. You are working, and then you not necessarily have very, very great vision, but at least every day you sometimes you struggle a little bit, but sometimes you achieve something. So that's why from time to time you feel your life is flourishing. You keep achieving. You keep helping people, and then you understand first your meaning of life, your own meaning of life. At the same time, you're achieving things, and then you don't have any mental condition, mental illness. So that's why we believe this is the most ideal condition of human being, and then this is the ultimate objective of human being life. And then if you not really know meaning of life, so you can review my previous videos talking about meaning of life, and then how to enhance the amount of happiness of us. Okay, so this is mental health, very healthy mentality, and then at the same time flourishing life. All right, so now we go right bottom. Okay, right bottom, you see someone keep flourishing, striving for something, achieving something, but at the same time with mental illness. Okay, so in some places like very, very well-developed places like Hong Kong, Singapore, London, New York, Shanghai. So we have a lot of people, they keep achieving things. They are very successful businessmen or businesswomen. So they understand the meaning of their life. They keep working. Okay, but at the same time, they suffer from mental illness. So for example, like anxiety disorder, like certain degree of mood disorder, like bipolar disorder. So some people they go drugs abusing. Okay, so this is some example of why some people they keep achieving. They have very, very strong sense of identity, but at the same time, their mental illness condition, not mental health condition, not very good, or even they get mental disorder, like for example, mood disorder or anxiety disorder. This is pretty common amongst people, especially those business people, right? So this is very unlucky. So everyone, so you have to understand. A place we have four choices, right? Top right, top left, lower right, lower left. So not necessarily fixed. Okay, so very, very possible. At this moment, you believe you are here, right? Very ideal position, right? Top right. But if you don't have a strong sense of awareness, So this is very possible you go downward. You go downward means you keep working, but at the same time you get confused, and then you realize your mental health not very good. So that's why this is a way you have to be very, very aware. And then when you see something wrong, something go wrong, so you start feeling not very well, or you start having sleeping problem. So perhaps this is a signal you go like downward, and then this is good for you to seek help, and then somebody help you, like some counselor or psychologist helping you, and then you will go upward, and then you will get a good life. All right. And then this is like our advice for everyone. So not working or not studying, so perhaps it's good, and then you keep dreaming of that, especially the moment you are having hard time. But always remember, even you don't need to do anything formally, but try to do something like being a volunteer in the society. So that will be useful, making you not only languishing, not really enjoying your life, but at the same time finding some meaning for you yourself. All right, so this is the end of today's video. Hope everyone you enjoy the video, understanding languishing or flourishing differences. Okay, see you next time. Bye.